Hi everybody. Today we're going to talk about vowel patterns. Now, I know that you've done some work with two vowels together. Let me show you what I mean by that. So I have the word meat and I have the word boat. I know that you guys have talked a bit about when these two vowels are together, me, eat, it usually makes the long vowel sound of the first letter. So me, eat, we don't hear the A. And in bow, oat, we hear the O and not the A. So you have that principle or rule that when the two vowels are together, we hear the first one. Now, not everything works that way. So I wanted to talk to you about two vowel patterns that are irregular. They're just a little different. And I wrote a letter today so we can do some investigating. So the two patterns we're going to talk about are OI and OY. Okay? OI and OY. And they both say oi. So we have a word like boil, like to boil water. And then we also have a word like loyal. So to be loyal to your brother, to like stick by his side, okay? They both say oi. That can be a little tricky when you're trying to read and write a word that has the OI and the OY. When you come across it in reading, you can give it a shot and say oi, they both do, but when you come across it in writing, sometimes you're unsure of whether it should be OI or OY. You know what I do? Sometimes I try both and say to myself, which one looks right? Because we have to remember what they look like too. Okay, so let's take a look at the note or the letter that I wrote you and see if we can find some of those patterns that I just talked about, the OI and the OY. Okay, are you ready? So it says, "Dear friends, I wanted to tell you a bit about what I have been doing at home. We have been enjoying baking. My kids joined in, maybe to avoid doing some schoolwork. Our choices were chocolate chip and shortbread cookies and moist lemon and blueberry muffins. Oh boy, do we love sweets. It has brought us so much joy, and we didn't even destroy the kitchen. What have you been up to? Love, Mrs. Corcoran." Okay, so let's go up to the top and see if we can find some of our OI or OY words, and then we can list them out. So in the first part it says, "Dear friends, I wanted to tell you a bit about what I have been doing at home. We have been enjoying baking." Did you see one? It's got that oi in there. Enjoying. Okay, let's keep going. See if you can find some. My kids joined in, maybe to avoid doing schoolwork. I see two. Can you find two? Yeah, we've got joined and avoid, oid. Now, there's another OI, but it doesn't make that sound. We have doing, okay? So don't get tricked. Just because it has the OI, it doesn't make that sound. Our choices were chocolate chip and shortbread cookies and moist lemon and blueberry muffins. Okay, I'll give you a couple seconds. Can you find any? Yeah, we've got choices and moist. Oh, those lemon blueberry muffins were delish. Okay, here we go. Oh boy, do we love sweets. Oh boy, do we love sweets. It has brought us so much joy, and we didn't even destroy the kitchen. Did you find the other two? Yeah. What have you been up to? Love, Mrs. Corcoran. Okay, so we started to come up with a list that we can add here. So to the OI, we can add joined join or joined. We could add avoid. You could be doing this on your paper too. So you could do OI and OY at the top, and you can get some of these down. Let's see, enjoying. And I'll put boy over there. Okay, so I've started to make my list. Hopefully you have a piece of paper, or you could do this in your reader's or writer's notebook, whichever one you want to do it in. See that? Okay. So as you're reading tonight or this week, maybe look for some of those words and just get them down on your chart. See if you can find some more words that have OI and OY and they make that sound oi, whether it be in the middle or like in boy at the end. Okay. Good luck, readers.